NYCFC's short history, we have seen many managers manage the boys in blue. Each having their own managerial problems, none have had the backlash of current head coach Nick Cushing. Hello, my name is NYCFC Lounge, and today I will be speaking on the appointment of interim NYCFC coach Nick Cushing. This is the first time I'm actually making a YouTube video, and I'm really excited to see how it goes, see if you guys like it, so please make sure to like and subscribe. At the beginning of August, NYCFC have suffered embarrassing losses to the lower half of the Eastern Conference table, being New England Revolution, Inter Miami, Charlotte, and DC, who sits last in the whole league. This is the Eastern Conference table at time of recording, meaning that they lost to 3 teams not currently in a playoff spot. As you could probably tell, this is very embarrassing for the standards of New York City FC. The boys in blue have only collected 4 points in the past 9 games. We are facing a similar problem that Manchester United had last season, as near the end of the season we are appointed an interim manager. After Ronnie Deila left NYCFC to Standard Liège, things would get worse when 2021 Golden Boot winner Tati Castellanos would also leave the club on loan to Girona in La Liga. This left the NYCFC front office with a lot of work to do to replace the MLS Golden Boot winner. As an outsider, you would think they had to sign somebody. Their top player left, so their priority is to sign a striker who could put the ball in the back of the net. They ended the transfer market by signing a winger from Inter Miami called Pellegrini. That left NYCFC with one of their former superstars, Eber, who, as you could guess, isn't as good as Tati Castellanos. As much as fans love Eber and all the goals he scored in 2019, he doesn't really have it anymore. After the ACL injury, his pace went, his finishing went, he's just not the same player anymore. This takes us back to Nick Cushing, where in his first 5 games, he has no wins, but then goes on a 4-game winning streak that takes NYCFC to second in the East. That 4-game winning streak ended 0-0 in Montreal. After that, they went on to lose 3 straight games. The losing streak ended once they won 2-0 in Chicago. This gave fans a little confidence on Nick Cushing. But then, we have been getting absolutely fucked every game, man. It's getting annoying, and my only logical thing to do is to fire Nick Cushing. But no coach is going to want to join our team when we're this close to the playoffs and it's in such a bad run of form. Nobody's going to want to take charge of this team in this point of the season. We may not have a solid striker anymore, but still, we have the players to create goals. We just don't have the ones to score them. And some decisions that Nick Cushing is making isn't making the creation of goals any easier. To be fair to him, he has had some defensive injuries that have really made our backline weak. The New York City of 3 months ago is gone. We are not energetic, we're not creative anymore, and we just don't have that spark. The club is a disaster right now. Financially, we're doing really well because we haven't spent any money. I think we need another superstar like David Villa. I think would be really good since we have such a young squad and they could have somebody they could learn from. The club not providing new players for him made his job 10 times harder since the expectations of New York City fans is to win. And under Nick Cushing, we haven't been winning. After this 1-0 loss in Charlotte, I think that we really should be looking for a new manager. Nick Cushing's time in New York should have been over after the DC game, as losing to last in the entire league is the most embarrassing thing to happen in the past few months for this team. I went to the game in Citi Field, and I just want to say that I feel like the performances are really, really draining the fans. The fans aren't really into the game anymore. I felt like it was really quiet. Yeah, I know it was a Wednesday game, but still, the crowd just felt really annoyed of the way that we were playing. Even though that was probably one of our best performances in this stretch of bad form, the fans weren't into it. They weren't interested. They wanted a result, and we didn't get a result. The only real positive I can say about Nick Cushing is him actually playing players like Zalalam and Hack, and I feel like it's not really because he wanted to, it's because he had to, since all the injuries we've had and just this complete mess of a summer for New York City. I just really hope that we straighten things out soon, or things are going to be really, really bad in the future. So, yeah, that's the video. I feel like it kind of drifted at the end, away from Nick Cushing, me kind of ranting on other things. But I am just a little pissed off because NYCFC lost again to Charlotte. Our next game is against Atlas in the Campeones Cup. Hope you win, so at least we have something to celebrate. Other than that, it's been Nycfc Lounge, and thank you if you are watching. And make sure to like and subscribe and share. Have a good night.